Hey you guys, it is your girl Erica Elizabeth and welcome back to another video. So first things first, if you are new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi and thank you so much for watching. YouTube is heavily saturated at this point in 2023, you guys. I don't know how long YouTube has been around, but it's been a hot minute and there are so many people that do what I do. So for you to be on my channel and want to watch me, it is an honor. And I'm just grateful that you're here. So today's video is just a little simple, hopefully, simple for me. I don't know if it's simple for you. I don't know to what extent you apply makeup, but today's video is just a quick tutorial. Y'all know I love quick. I got quick recipes. It's like, let's go. But today's video is a quick tutorial on how to do a very simple, quick and easy, soft, effortless makeup look. In my opinion, I feel like this makeup is my standard. A lot of the times, like my mom really will be like, your makeup looks so good, and you know, you just look so soft and natural. And I'm like, so it's my little routine that I do every morning. Lately I've been getting up at 6 a.m. my alarm's set for 5:30, and I will like wake up at 5:30 and then I'll just like lie in my bed like convincing myself to wake up. So that usually happens for about 30 minutes. So I've been getting up at 6. I'm a Christian, so I've been praying, meditating on God's word, and then I will read a chapter from a book that I'm in currently in the Bible, take notes, have my coffee, and then I'll, shower and get my makeup done. So because of all that, I like to have a quick makeup routine that I can do and know that if I need to go and do a showing, or if I need to run to the office or do whatever the thing is that I need to do for the day, just run errands for the day, go to the post office, whatever, I know that I have my makeup on, my daughter sees me put together and ready and sees a mother who is proactive, and that is important to me that she sees that in me. So that is what this makeup look is, and I am going to show you guys exactly how I get that done, and I hope that you can recreate the look for your face, because again, we are all different. So the way I do my makeup may not work exactly for you, but hopefully just the guideline will be the same and you can kind of follow the same sort of principle when applying your makeup. So without further ado, I think I have talked y'all's ear off. Let's jump right into the makeup video. And before we do, full disclaimer, you guys, this girl right here, I'm still her, she's still me, but yeah, you're just gonna see that the makeup changes me. If you've seen my belated Valentine's look, you already know what I look like without makeup, so it is what it is, y'all. I'm a human being. I've got acne scars. I don't have thick eyebrows, just genetically. I don't know, I have really thick hair. So I guess it didn't save any for my eyebrows. But it's all good. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Thank you, Lord, for the way I look. And I will just roll with it. All right, you guys. So like I said, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, you guys. So I am going to be narrating this makeup look. So first things first, you guys see my bare face, and it is what it is, like I've said before. All right, so first thing I like to do is go ahead and put on my glamorous headband. Got this from Forever 21 and it was like $3. You can get them actually on Shein for even cheaper. So just do that to keep the hair out of your face. And then I use Maybelline's Master Primer. I like this primer a lot. I feel like it's working well. Primer is just like when you prime your walls to paint. It is supposed to be covering the porous surface of your face so that your foundation sits better. And I think it works, but y'all, I'm not a scientist, okay? I really cannot prove that, but I feel like my makeup sits better and doesn't crease as quickly when I put this primer on. So apply that evenly all over your face. Next, I'm going to be using my Maybelline 30 Hour Super Stay Foundation, and this is a full coverage foundation. So there are sheer foundations, there are semi-coverage, and then full coverage. This one basically is for people like me with dark circles under the eyes and acne scars, etc. It's really good and covers everything. So I just apply some to my beauty blending sponge, and then I just go for it. I like to dab the makeup all over my face. I'm not big on smearing the makeup or wiping the makeup across your face, and I also don't like to use a brush to apply my foundation. I just feel like a sponge just I don't know. I feel like it evenly distributes the makeup better than, say, a blender, a blending brush. So like I said, go ahead and dab that, and I like to just place it on like 4 areas, like my chin, my cheeks, and my forehead, and then just kind of outwardly apply. And I like to do about 2 or 3 coats. It's supposed to be natural looking, but my skin kind of needs the work, so we are going to apply about 2 to 3 layers. So basically what I mean by that is I just put the foundation on, blend it out, and then I repeat that step once or twice more. So like I said, about 2 to 3 layers of this foundation, and that is just so I am completely porcelain looking. I don't want to have any of my scars or anything showing through. And then I don't really apply to my nose because I like my nose freckles, so I kind of just apply around my nose and leave that center strip. Okay guys, and then next I use L'Oreal's True Match Powder Foundation. This is like a setting powder, and they do have setting powders that are like translucent, but I like to just kind of go ahead and double up the foundation that I used already by using a powder version, and I feel like that keeps me from looking ghostly. Maybe if you're pale it won't matter, but I like to use my skin color. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in on the detailing. So I'm using this no-name brand powder eyeshadow palette, and I'm using a little bit of that to add some definition to my face. So I use that dark brown, which you can see I've hit pan on, meaning you can see the bottom of the pan, because I use that one so often. And I just like to apply that to the shadows of my cheekbones to kind of define it even more. So I put that, like you can see it kind of suck in my cheeks, and then I just put that dark powder around my forehead to outline my face, and then down the lines of my cheeks. And then I like to grab a small, little blending powder brush. It's like an eyeshadow brush, and it's just from e.l.f. You guys, I don't have super expensive products because I just don't think that that's really necessary to apply your makeup well. And then I go ahead and contour my nose with that same dark brown eyeshadow. And really, you can just use like a shade or two darker than your skin color of any eyeshadow or powder. And if it's too harsh, do like I'm doing here, and just blend it out with a brush that doesn't have makeup on it already. And then I go across my nose to kind of accentuate the little button tip that I have on my nose. And if you don't have one, you can literally just make one with this eyeshadow technique. So I say eyeshadow because that's what I use, but you can use anything you like. And then on to the eyebrows, guys. I have this little nub of an eyebrow pencil, and I have a blackish brown. I cannot emphasize this to you guys enough. I just don't use the latest and greatest products. Maybe I will eventually the more I do tutorials, but this is what works for me, and I want you guys to know you don't need to spend your entire paycheck buying all this name brand makeup unless that's just what you like to use. But personally, I can make it work with, you know, dollar store makeup. So I really just buy most of my makeup from the drugstore. And every now and then I will get a fancy product from MAC or Sephora, but rarely do I do things like that. I just don't need them. And you just don't either. So go ahead and outline the eyebrows you have. I can clearly show you guys here, I don't have much eyebrow hair, so I can kind of do whatever I like. And then I use Superstay lip color, actually, you guys, to add the red to my eyebrows. So obviously my natural hair color is like a very dark brown, almost black. And when I dye my hair red, I like to have red eyebrows as well because you guys, we want this to look genuine, and not that you can't see my roots are dark, but you know, why not just go for it and have your eyebrows match your hair color? I think that that really completes a look. If you have black eyebrows and blonde hair, it just doesn't look right. So just go the extra mile and make your eyebrows the same color. And I am using an angle brush, whatever you call it, and it's from e.l.f. and again, cheap product. I think I got it from like Walmart, And I never use the spool side, the mascara spool side, because I don't have thick eyebrows to brush out. So I just use the angle brush side, and it came with this spool side on the other end, which I just don't need. But I like to taper out my eyebrows, and so basically that just means I like to make them fit. Okay, you guys, I am back with one eyebrow done, sailor in the back. The lighting is different because I lost some daylight while I took a break to feed my offspring. So we're gonna make the most out of this, you guys. We're gonna do the best we can. I know, babe, and it's like everything has changed. The lighting.
You only have one eyebrow done.
Well, I'm trying to work on that right now. You're so cute. Okay. Okay, now, unbeknownst to Sailor, there is no sound. We are back to the voiceover. So, I am going to continue on and do my eyebrows the same way, you guys. All you need to do is use an angled brush and follow the shape of your eyebrows. If you don't have a favorable shape, tweeze your eyebrows to the desired shape you like, and then just fill them in with some eyeliner or some eyebrow powder. There's so many different products you can use, and like I said, I use eyeliner because I like thick eyebrows and I don't have them, so I really just draw mine on. Okay, both eyebrows are done, babe. What do you think?
Really like decent.
Decent? Okay, that's good enough. That's all I needed to hear. Okay, so eyebrows are complete, and you can always go back and tweak them, but I am good. So I'm going to take that same eyeshadow palette. Ooh. Okay, hold on, we're having a moment. Okay, so I'm going to take that same eyeshadow palette, you guys, that I used to do the contouring of my face, and I'm going to use that same dark brown mixed with a crimson kind of color, and you can really do something that is going to match your skin tone. If you have, you know, a pale skin color, you could use like a very light brown and a pinkish color. But you just want to put that in whatever crease your eyes have. I don't have super deep set eyes, so my creases aren't as deep as other girls, but you can accentuate what you have, and that's what I'm doing here. So go ahead, and I have no idea what Sailor's doing in the background, but just continue to do your makeup if you don't have a toddler doing cartwheels in your room. So go ahead, you guys, and blend out that eyeshadow that you put so that you can make it look natural. Okay, you see what we got going so far. Alright guys, next it is eyeliner time. So I again am using an off-brand black eyeliner, but I want to stress the importance of using a relatively new liquid eyeliner, because your brush being sharp and pointy and new is going to make all the difference when you're doing a cat eye. Now my cat eye, I like to do as natural as possible. I don't cover my entire eyelid. I like to start really in the corner of my eye, as you guys saw, bring it down to my eye, and then I like to clean it up by going outward. As you guys can see, I feel like I did a pretty good job. So this is what I was talking about right here. My brush is very pointy and sharp. That really helps to make a precise cat eye. If you have a sprayed, you know, jagged, old used, you know, brush when you're applying your eyeliner, it just makes it so much harder, and that's when you have to go and fix your cat eye a bunch of times, and that just gets so frustrating. I know there's so many memes centered around that where it's just like you keep making your cat eye bigger and bigger because it's so messed up. So having plenty of liquid on your applicator, and then having a clean new applicator just helps make a world of difference. Next, I am using a Maybelline mascara. I don't know. Y'all, again, no expensive products here. Cannot stress that enough. Go ahead and take your favorite mascara, and I like to apply a lot of product to the tip of my mascara wand and then kind of smear it or wipe it on my eyelashes, and then take those clumps or those large amounts of product that I've deposited to my lashes and then spread that out. If you have lash extensions, you can skip this part. I'm not the biggest fan of lash extensions just because, I don't know, I feel like they can start to look really false because they're dark and long and thick. But if you like that look, do your thing. Again, this is supposed to be a natural look. So I am just going to apply an even amount of mascara to my lashes. And now we move on to the other eye. So same technique here, you guys. Just apply a heavy amount of product if you are like me. Maybe that doesn't work for you, but that's how I like to do it. And then just evenly distribute it. Oh, there goes Sailor's arm because she is back. Okay, guys, so just go ahead, continue to apply that mascara. Okay guys, next I am going to apply a little bit of mascara to my under eyelashes. I don't always do this just because I just don't think it's necessary. I don't have super thick lashes naturally, and I'm just not always gonna fake it, but just like my eyebrows, I enhance them a little bit every now and then. And then I'm gonna just go back and evenly distribute the mascara. Okay, you guys, and now I'm looking cute in my opinion. So let's do cheeks and lips, everyone. Now grab your favorite blush palette. If you guys can't tell, I use this one a lot, and I really just use these 3 colors and a little bit of that last one, which is why I've hit pan on all of them. I don't even touch those 2 light shades if you didn't see, but they're just not for my complexion, so those are really more for a girl with a paler skin tone. So I like to just grab my powder brush. I have a smaller e.l.f. brand powder brush, and I just really rub it in a circle on my blush palette and apply it in circle shapes, kind of, on the apples of my cheeks. So I like to give it a little smile and then apply the blush, because I feel like that is where, you know, blood would rush to your face when you blush the most. And then I like to put a little bit under my nose and on top of my nose, so it looks like I've been out in the cold all day or something like that. And you can blend it out a little bit like I'm doing here, just because you don't want to look goofy. But I don't know, I'm a blush girl, you guys, so I am going to go back in and apply a little bit more to my cheeks because, I don't know, I just think that blush is cute. It makes you look youthful and young and just healthy. So be as free with the blush as you like. Now I'm going to go in with a wet wipe and clean the foundation off of my lips, you guys. I did not, you know, put the foundation on cautiously, and that's fine because I just go in and wipe it off. I do know girls that leave foundation on their lips so that they can make their lips whatever shape they like, but I have naturally big lips. And I'm showing you guys here that my lip shape is really kind of different on both sides of my face. Half of my face looks like my dad, the other half looks like my mom. You know, it is what it is, but it is not that symmetrical. So I do like to shape my lips a little bit differently on either side. Now this shade is Girl Bye. Yes, it's Girl Bye, y'all. I didn't even look at the brand, so I will put that in the description box below. But as you can see, I am just gonna go in and kind of line my lips using right outside of my natural lip line shape. So on the other side now, I am doing the same sort of thing. I am just putting the lip liner a little bit outside the natural line that I have. And I have to, like I said, do the shape differently on both sides just because my lips are not shaped the same on either side of my face. They kind of slope downward on the, I'm trying to think. They slope downward on the left side of my face and then upward on the right side. So I kind of have to line them to match. Then I like to go ahead and add these little definition lines to the insides of my lips. And these just kind of, just like we contoured my face, these just add definition to shapes that are already naturally on my lips. So it's like adding shadow. And then it's kind of like you're causing light to be in the center. Now, if you guys can't see on the left side of your screen, my lip right there, it's kind of more, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just poutier than the other side. So I'm filling it in to make it even. Now go ahead and take your favorite lip gloss. You can use colored lip gloss, clear lip gloss, whatever. I'm using this NK lip gel in clear. I don't need typically a colored lip gloss just because, like I said, I have big lips. so I don't really have to do anything like that. But if you want to, go for it. And every now and then I do add a colored lip gloss or lip stain. And then I just like to use a small amount to blend out those lines that I applied with the lip liner. And once I'm happy with it, I go ahead and add a heavy-handed amount of lip gloss. And I'm having to squeeze the life out of this bottle because it's almost empty. But yeah, then just go ahead and purse your lips. And that is it. I'm literally choking, so sorry you guys. But that's it. That is what I do, and I just want to come back really quickly since I have a little bit more time and apply a little highlighter in K. You guys, I get all my stuff from like a beauty supply store mostly, or if not, my local grocery store, H-E-B. So add this highlighter. It's a little shimmery, glittery highlighter, and I just add a little bit to a tiny blending brush, and then I go down the center of my nose and on that little button dot that I made. And that is it. That just adds light to your face, you guys. And that is today's makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's so simple, easy. I feel like it was quick. It took, what, 20 minutes? And now you just look natural and smooth and clean. Well, you guys, that is it for today's video. We're all done. I hope that that made sense. Forgive my products. I know I could update my makeup bag a little bit, and I probably will, but these products work for me. If you guys see my belated Valentine's Day makeup video, that's the only other makeup tutorial I've ever done on here. And I definitely used to like put makeup on thick and heavy, and now I try to just do a little light, simple makeup. I don't wear falsies anymore, really, unless I'm going to some like event. I just don't. It's like, this is me, mostly. So I'm not even gonna fake it. And you know, to the girls that do like to do a full face glam, do your thing. But I'm just coming to a point in life where I'm like, I don't have time to do all that. Anyway, you guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's some other look you want me to do that maybe you've seen me wear, if you've met me in person, or if you just want to see me recreate, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you have any thoughts on the makeup that I did today, my products, how I executed the makeup, and you would like to let me know maybe how you do it, I would love to hear it. I love learning new techniques and new skills and just, yeah, new tips and tricks. So please be sure to comment down below, like this video, you guys. It really helps my channel. Subscribe as well. Share this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to turn on your notifications. That lets you know when I have another video coming out. And lastly, but most importantly, I am a Texas realtor here in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're looking for a home, an apartment, a rental, wherever you're looking to be, everyone needs a place to live. So if I can help you find that spot, it would be my pleasure. So please give me a call, 210-878-9149, and let's get you home. Of course, if you're moving, a loved one, or if someone's moving here or moving out of San Antonio, let me know. For all real estate transactions, I'm the key. All right, you guys, until next time, I love you and have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.